This week's article is about focus. Focus, and in particular, the ADHD, dyslexic, autistic, different thinker in the executive leadership role. Focus can be so important, but also interpreted differently at different levels of an organization. And in particular, focus looks different for executives. So one of the things I really wanted to focus on in this week's article is that in leadership. So most often when I am talking to top executives and business owners, they often will describe to me their lack of focus and that it's getting in the way of their success. What's interesting about that is it's not always a lack of focus overall. They have an ability to focus. They just tend to super focus on one or two particular things and then not even notice the other things, or something major is going on and they avoid aspects of that. Dealing with some of the personal conflicts in particular is one thing that I see leaders definitely not focusing on. And so the simplest and easiest way I like to help people work through that is a simple acronym that I use, which is literally P.A.D. P-A-D. Simple to remember, and it is pause, assess, and decide. Pause for a second as you notice you are not handling something, as you're feeling like you might not be focusing. More than likely you are focusing just maybe too much on something else. Recognizing that as a leader, you need to be focusing on a variety of things. And so taking that pause can be very beneficial. It allows your neurology to catch up with you. It allows you just the space. And that's one of the things. There are a variety of techniques and tools you can use to help you pause and to learn and help your brain start to incorporate that in. Next is assess. And by assess, this does not have to be a long process. For a lot of my clients, it's seconds. I mean, microseconds. Like, it happens so quickly, but it's just the ability to pause and say, is this the thing I need to be working on? Or when I complete this, what's the next thing that I'm going to be working on? Simple assessments like that can help you choose. So this is all, I always say that the P.A.D. acronym is about choices and allowing your brain and your neurology just enough of a second, microsecond, to actually choose what you're focusing on, to actually choose what you'll be working on next. And then it's decide. Typically for most of my clients and most of the people I talk to, deciding, once decided, not a problem. Action is typically not a hindrance, but it can be a hindrance to take action when you haven't paused and you're not even assessing to be able to decide to then take action. So that's what this, I go into far more detail in the article, but just remember, if you're a leader, I know it can be challenging at times, and you do have more focus than you believe. It just gets hijacked in directions that you recognize aren't productive. That's what I hear you saying when you say that. And I'm telling you, I know some simple tools to help you figure that out and do that a little bit easier. I'm Joy Gina, International Neurodiversity Coach. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you check out the article, and I hope you watch some more of my videos. Bye now.